Hello, welcome back to my channel. My name is Rachel. I am a mom with 2 boys and I own a small jewelry company called Briar Layne. Today, I need to get a million things done, but the first thing I need to tackle is, if you watched I'm sure I posted a video already, I am opening a sister shop with me and my parents. We're gonna kind of all work together to have a sister shop that we do 3D printed stuff, laser cut stuff, acrylic pieces, all sorts of different handmade small gifts. So there's going to be magnets, there's going to be crayons, there's going to be all sorts of stickers, all sorts of just small fun gifts you could throw in a like stocking stuffer or Easter basket. So I have been working downstairs in my kitchen because if you watched my other explanation video, my studio is fairly small. It's the room at the end of our hallway in our house, and it's not a bedroom, it's just like a little nook thing. So it's housing all of my jewelry, supplies, and materials, which takes up like 80% of it. I did post a video on how I was going to redo my whole, like do these built-ins on my desk and everything, but now that we've added the other shop, I'm not sure if that's going to work anymore. In reality, we just need a bigger space, but we're working on pricing out some like sheds to add on to or add to our backyard, because we have a fairly big backyard, to do like a she shed, but much larger, to run both the companies out of. So that is something that we are just kind of figuring out. But for right now, I have brought all of the stuff up from downstairs, so all of the different packaging and the crinkle paper, and I've also in the meantime gotten, I think, probably like a handful of packages in of just like earring hooks and business cards and bubble mailers and things that need to be put away. I also need to do some restocking in like my boxes, and everything has just been a blur over the last few weeks. I haven't been able to keep up on the little tasks that I normally would do on like my days off, because I've been spending every free minute making stickers, making magnets, doing all this stuff. So that's the goal today. I'll show you guys what all I have, and the goal today is literally just to get as much of that organized, filed, put away, figure out if I can fit it all up here. Unfortunately, this is just a small room, so I have to work with what I have. Okay, so here Bug is joining us. Can you say hi? Good job. This is bubble mailers, cards, more cards, boxes, tons of boxes, fluff for packaging. There is packaging for magnets, packaging for stickers. There's just random photography stuff. So all of this I need to find a home for. So if anybody has not been to my channel before, this is my, it always looks so janky when the drawers are like open. This is my desk that I work at. This is the other side, which houses all of my jewelry making supplies, bubble mailers, things like that. So I used to just have this flat across here. I didn't have these. These were what I talked about in my other video about wanting to do built-ins. However, I don't think I'm going to be able to do that. To be able to trim this and put a shelf up here and trim these out and put some molding and stuff and make this all look built in, because if we decide not to do this studio situation in the shed, I have to make this space work for me, and I will, with these on here, I can't fit the printer in the Cricut. The only other option is to make some kind of rack here that I can fit them on. I looked at stands, but I couldn't find anything that would like house them perfectly for what I needed. So I might have to have my dad build something, but I could technically put the printer on one side and the Cricut on the other, but they just take up a lot of space. So for right now, I'm just going to keep doing the stickers and the cutting situation downstairs, but I've brought all that stuff up and I need to find homes for it in here. So this is all full of jewelry, like packing and cards and sleeves and all sorts of stuff. I actually need to go through that also. And then this side is, the top two are my makeup, because I do get ready in the morning. That is like extra makeup and things I don't want to get rid of. And then these middle ones, I don't think really have much in them. These ones, I started to kind of organize a few of them, but there's not a ton going on in there. So I'm gonna start with and even these, there's not a lot. Okay, so the first goal is to pull everything out of these ones and these ones down here and just set it out so I can see what all I have. And then I need to grab all of the stuff out of these bins that's packaging and somehow kind of lay out and figure out piles of what I have and what needs to be stored. So the stuff that I need more often can go up here, and the stuff I need less often could go down here. And these drawers are bigger anyway. So that's the first goal: get everything out of the drawers, set it all out, figure out what's here, and then go from there as far as organizing what's left. Okay, so this is where we're at. We got that cleaned up. There's a lot of extra boxes and things, but as far as this goes, I put all of the random stuff I need to deal with up in this drawer. This one is literally just sticker packaging, magnet packaging, local pickups and other kind of packaging. And then we've got sticker packaging for the store, some display pictures, tons of magnets, glue and stuff. And then down here I was able to put essentially all of the extra backup in there, which is great. And then I did, you guys saw, I not did a lot on these drawers, but I just kind of cleaned them up a little bit. These were already somewhat organized. This one was probably the worst out of them, but that's a little bit better now. And then this one doesn't even really have anything in it. I ran out of stuff essentially. And then the bottom three, these two are boxes, and the bottom one is bubble wrap, which I need to cut today. Bubble wrap to refill that drawer. I also need to cut stickers. I like to have them already pre-cut in here so that they're good to go off my roll. But overall, yeah, I mean, I cleared up the whole situation here. Those are orders that I packed last night. There's like 12 of them. I didn't film it because I was just tired. This I'm not sure what to do with because there's so much of it. So I put like a little bit in there so it's accessible because I don't use a ton at a time. And then I do have an empty bin, so I might fill this in here, but I don't think it will fit. So I just tried to do my best to not store stuff like in the closet. I don't like to do that. There is all of the garbage. And I still have a little bit to pick up, but it's so much better than it was, and I was able to fit everything. So I'm very, very happy with the results. These are really cool little boxes that some charms came in. I want to do something with them, but I haven't quite figured it out. They're not in the best shape, but I feel like I can do something with them. I just hate to waste like nice craft wood. So I have a whole stack of them, and then some like practice pieces of things that we're doing on the laser printer. Okay, so Jason cuts these much more even than I do. As long as it's enough to go around a card, don't really care. I kind of just know a roundabout what size they need to be. These are a little bit bigger. My lines are not as perfect as Jason because he makes a template and then he like traces it or cuts around it as he goes. I didn't have time for that today. This was all from a package that I got in the mail. I think it was something for the baby, one of his things for his birthday. So this is all free because I used bubble wrap that I got from another package. So instead of cutting off of my big bubble roll, I just used these. I kept all of it and I finally got around to cutting it up. So I didn't have to pay for any of these, and this will do a ton of packages. So I'm going to put this in the drawer, and it's a good way to use up things that you get in the mail. I keep a lot of the small boxes I get and things like that just because you never know when you're going to need something, and free is the best price ever. So okay, so I'm putting some of the extra magnets. Look at these beautiful bees. So boho. There's some with some writing on the outside. We've got some farm animals, our bees, lots of just different ones in here. And then our cows, which I'm just going to dump in here. These are our little 3D printed, hand painted cows. There is some kind of multicolored ones, and then there's like a black one and a brown one, and then there's a lighter one in here somewhere. But how adorable are these? These are by an amazing artist named Kaja. I got the 3D print from her. I got her permission to use them, and we kind of just chopped the cow in half and made them into little farmhouse themed magnets, and they are so cute for anybody that has a farmhouse themed like kitchen or nursery, or even for like a baby shower or a party. They would make cute party favors or just as a decoration. So adorable. So we have a ton of those. We've got our little cow I showed you guys for our keychain. We'll just put that in there so that I have all of the extras. I have a lot of pre-made ones that I have that I made for the shop that I think I showed you guys in my video explaining what we were doing. And yeah, so those I'm just gonna stick up here with my fluff, and those are all done. So I've pretty much got everything done and put away.